Guys, great news for dog people. In fact, I'm a dog person. I love dogs. Remember Rambo? That's right. I've got great news. The dog people have won the battle against cat people. The world loves dogs so much that they created Dogecoin, or as my mama calls it, Doji Coin. It has now become one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world, and today we'll talk about Dogecoin and other altcoins. Alt matlab alternative. 2 साल पहले मैंने एक extra t-shirt खरीदा था. Guys, now I have 2 t-shirts, my original and my alt t-shirt. वैसे ही every cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin. And today we'll talk about some of the most popular altcoins out there. Oh, one last thing. Can you tell a dog person from a cat person? Dog people talk like this. Cat people talk like this. Welcome to episode 4 of Coin Switch Untangled. I should have started with welcome to episode 4 of Coin Switch Untangled, but I was talking about dogs and cats for some reason. I'll never do that again. Last week we spoke about Ethereum and some of its problems. The biggest problem being that the Ethereum blockchain is slow, and when the network demand is high, तो उसका gas issues होता है. Then I mentioned my relatives, etc., etc. But gas is nothing but transaction fees that you pay the network to process your transaction, and it goes high when the demand goes high. It's been more than 7 years since the birth of Ethereum, और तब से और बहुत सारे blockchains पैदा हो चुके हैं, and many of them are much faster. But before we look into those, let's try to understand Ethereum आखिर slow क्यों है? Basically, both Ethereum and Bitcoin have a very human problem, dilemma. Dilemma होता है ना कि कॉलेज में science लूँ या commerce लूँ, is veg biryani a biryani or a palav? Should Ghatkupar be considered part of Mumbai or not? Is Delhi in English but Delhi in Hindi? Why? So blockchains have the same issue but even worse. They don't have a dilemma, they have a trilemma called the blockchain trilemma. Now theoretically, a blockchain can maximize only 2 of 3 things required, which are decentralization, scalability and security. I'm not reading this off a teleprompter. I know all this. Like this, I've studied the matter. Decentralization matlab how decentralized is the blockchain? Kitne participants in the network are maintaining and validating the blockchain? The more decentralized the blockchain, the less control any single entity has on it. Second, scalability. Ye blockchain kitna fast hai? How many transactions per second, etc. And third is security. Just like you need a security guard in your building, you need security on your blockchain that doesn't sleep at night while listening to Bhojpuri lullabies. Now, if a blockchain has no security, nobody will use it. It should be immune to hackers and fraudulent transactions. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are highly decentralized and secure, but they're not scalable. So if Ethereum tries to become faster, it'll have to sacrifice a bit of its decentralization and a bit of its security. And for a blockchain that settles millions of dollars in transactions every day, that's not ideal. This trilemma is what some of the other blockchains are trying to solve or claiming they have solved. With that, let's talk about Cardano. No, Cardano is not a country or a pair of jeans or an ice cream. Cardano is a smart contract blockchain like Ethereum, founded by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. Vitalik and Charles had different visions for what and how Ethereum should be. They couldn't come to an agreement, so Charles ne katti bola and started his own blockchain. ADA is Cardano's native token, like ETH is Ethereum's. But unlike Ethereum, Cardano ka speed is 1000 transactions per second compared to 15 of Ethereum. So ye kaise itna fast hai? Cardano is proof of stake blockchain and it uses its own twist to proof of stake called Ouroboros. Don't go anywhere. I said Ouroboros. We won't get into the details of Ouroboros. Besides saying it sounds like someone probably came up with the name while chewing pan. Ouroboros, 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 Ouroboros. Ouroboros. This technology allows it to remain sufficiently decentralized, not as much as Ethereum, but good enough, and also not compromise on security even a bit. And the Cardano founder Charles says, with future upgrades, the blockchain is infinitely more scalable, kind of like my waist size. Solana is another blockchain which is all the rage nowadays. Iska speed is 65,000 transactions per second, the same speed at which my ragda patties wala chops onions. I was acting out the chopping in case you didn't understand. Solana is possibly the cheapest to use, almost 0 transaction fees. Solana blocks are created by a new method called proof of history, which allows it to be extra scalable. Oh, and by the way, do you know what comes after Solana? Satrana. Another honorary mention goes to Polkadot. founded by Gavin Woods, another co-founder of Ethereum. Polkadot blockchain is actually a lot of blockchains running parallel to each other. There's a main blockchain and 100 other blockchains called parachains running parallel to the main one. Now think of it like अपना Western Express Highway in Mumbai. जब traffic बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है, तो we can use बाजू वाला service road. And if we had 100 parallel service roads, तो traffic का कोई issue नहीं होगा. अरे बाबा, red light है ना? God, people are so difficult to understand. One thing to keep in mind is Ethereum is tried and tested. It has stood the test of time and passed with flying colors. Gas issues aside. It's like when your partner is very hot, then you ignore the other small things, na? ठीक है यार, कभी-कभी gas pass करता है या करती है. I'm not sure what your partner is. Some cryptocurrencies like Polygon, which are trying to make the best out of Ethereum itself. Oh, by the way, Polygon is our own made in India miracle, which is now among the top 20 cryptocurrencies. Polygon is a layer 2 solution to Ethereum. Matlab, it's a blockchain that runs on top of layer 1, which is Ethereum. So Polygon is highly scalable, which makes it super fast. But this comes at the cost of a little bit of decentralization and security. To solve that, at regular intervals, Polygon submits a snapshot of its blockchain to Ethereum. It's like you're playing a video game and you have a save game feature. In case Polygon ever faces an issue, the network can revert back to its last state saved on Ethereum. Polygon is like Ethereum's annoying girlfriend who is constantly seeking approval. Ethereum, कैसी लग रही हूँ मैं? I'm looking fine ना? Ethereum, ये block मेरे पे अच्छा लग रहा है ना? I'm looking sweet ना? You're sure everything is looking fine ना? पक्का ना? बोलो बोलो, tell me. Sorry, we don't have any other actors. I have to do everything on my own. Budget come hai, so what can I do? I'm investing in cryptocurrencies and one day I'll give you a better show. Till then. Ethereum also doesn't mind because Polygon takes over a lot of load from Ethereum, which is good for Ethereum's congestion issue. Guys, every cryptocurrency doesn't need to be its own blockchain. Majority of them are just tokens that exist on blockchains. Like a smart contract can have its own token. For example, Aave is a borrowing lending protocol on Ethereum. It has its own token called Aave, which exists on Ethereum blockchain. There's also Mana. It is the token of this digital world on Ethereum called Decentraland. And you can use Mana tokens to buy virtual land, which as of now is more expensive than buying a flat in Bandra. Oh guys, please like the video. If you feel Bandra East is not Bandra, please like the video. And I'm not trying to start a fight here, but I've always been pro-West. You can also use Mana to build your own buildings and structures in Decentraland. In fact, some of the biggest landowners in Decentraland are some of the biggest brands from the real world. We should also talk about vet. You know, when you're outside Wankhede Stadium and there's a long line, you have to vet. No, I'm not talking about the dog's doctor either. This is VET, which is a blockchain called VeChain. Its primary purpose is to streamline the global supply chain functioning. Even a minor setback to the supply chain can result in millions of dollars of losses. VeChain and its VET token makes monitoring and coordinating supply chains much simpler at a global level. And finally, we'll discuss the only cryptocurrency that you guys want me to discuss. Yes, I'm talking about Janta's favorite, Dogecoin. Dogecoin started as a joke. Its creators Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer just wanted to make a meme out of cryptocurrencies with the most popular meme at the time. Eventually, people started taking Dogecoin seriously. I think that's the trend nowadays. People take jokes seriously. Anyway, when people started adopting Doge, the Dogecoin developers also started taking Doge seriously. And they started creating real utility for the coin. Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, is also a supporter of Dogecoin and an advisor to the Dogecoin Foundation that's working to improve the cryptocurrency. In the last few months, Doge has become one of the top 10 cryptos in the world, even though it started as a joke. And Dogecoin is one of the main gateways to mass adoption. For a lot of people, the first crypto they ever bought was Dogecoin. This is great for the crypto industry as well as the joke industry. Now, guys, we discussed only a handful of cryptocurrencies today, but let me tell you, there are more than 10,000 cryptos out there. 10,000, each working to solve a different real-world problem. So let me get through all of them. I hope you picked it all up, but I have to move on. A lot of them are also trying to crack the same joke that Doge did, but copycats ki koi zyada value nahi karta. So if you want to get started on your crypto investing journey, all you need to do is download CoinSwitch, and with just a few clicks, you can acquire any of the coins we spoke about in today's episode. And with that, I'm going to sign off. I'll see you again next week, where we'll discuss what the future holds for cryptocurrencies and what it means for you, the great investor. Until then, take care and stay clear of gas. And if we meet in the road, on the street or something, hello to bolo, kam se kam na. I mean, don't be rude, yaar. Say hi.